I'll try a little 360 video here as I walk over to check my mom's house, my house over there. And thankfully I've had power for about 1.5 days now, and hospital helicopter flying there. And my mom's house diagonally across the road here has also had power for 1.5 days after about 4 days with no power. But her house, the heating system died at the beginning of this cold snap. Oh, very slippery there. But so it's extremely cold in her house. The living room yesterday evening was down at about 38 degrees. So she's nearly 90, and friends kindly offered 2 nights ago for us to go to them because we were both here with no power, no heat, and getting quite cold. So my brother was trapped here that night with my mom, and he spent the night with her to help her. We both were there for the early evening. Then I went home to check my house and spend the night there, and we all just about froze. And then the next morning some friends kindly invited us to go and spend the night with them. So we went over, spent the night there. Thankfully they've had power all along, and low water pressure but water and heat and so on. And then yesterday Paul and I made it back here to check the houses, and the power came on about noon. So I've been here since then, maybe the day before, I'm not even sure, I've lost track of time. And then, yeah, it must have been the day before, so I've had power for just a day and a half, I think. So Paul brought Mom over to my house yesterday afternoon, and she spent the night with me. At least my house is warm, and her house still freezing cold. And Paul carried on back to his house, was able to make it back, but now he's trapped in there and can't get out. But at least he has power and water, and very low water too, but at least he's got it, and did not appear to have any damage at his house. So I'm just carefully coming down the path here. It looks very slick ahead of me there, and I'll put out some seed for the birds here, because these poor things, I'm sure it's killed many of them, and they are struggling in this cold too. But I'm going to put out some seed for them. Check Mom's house. Be very careful here because this looks shiny and slick. And on this porch, when you get on here with your shoes with snow on them, it's very slippery. But made it. I'll get in the house now and check it, and hopefully it's not too bad.